Folks, today I want to talk about websites and the importance of websites. Any business, no matter what size the business is, has to have a website. In today's internet, phone-carrying world, if you don't have a website, you can't be found. You will be lost in the shuffle and you will not make it in business. It's that important. And it's also important to have a idea of the concept of the website that you want to develop. You need to have a inspiration and a desire of what it is that you're looking for in your website. Take these ideas to a developer, somebody that does them every day, someone that knows all the tricks, and have a website that's not only looks good, looks refreshing when you see it, it's like it's a breath of fresh air, but also make it easy and navigable. Go from one page to another. You have a nice landing page, and you make sure your next page goes to something that's real easy to find and real easy to work with, okay? Also make sure your phone number's at the top, and make sure you can leave, if they want to leave a note or something, they can do that. But you have to have a business with the website, because if you don't have a business with the website, it'll be very difficult to operate. Now, some of the things that you want to do in business is, when you get a website, is put down, you want to be credible. Without a website, you can't have credibility, because people can't find you. They don't know where you're at. They don't know what services you offer, what you can do, what your hours of work are. They need to know what you're able to do. Plus, they want to sometimes leave a question or a submittal form. They may want a service. Let's say you're a auto mechanic or an AC guy or an electrician. Whatever services you offer, you want to always leave the customer a way to leave you a message. And that's the way to stay in touch with the customers, because customers are very important. Also, clarity, and I put that in because clarity with the website, you get to tell your story. You're the hero in your story. You get to tell a little bit about your life, a little bit about the business, and what you're trying to accomplish here in the services that you offer the customers. One thing I always did on my website is I put a review page, not only for our company, but our office staff and our employees, so the customer can go and do a review. Also, I put Yelp up here. Yelp is real big. It's a review service. Everybody knows what Yelp is, and people love to put things on Yelp and leave reviews. So what that's done is allowed to people to up their customer service, be more courteous, more friendly, more fair. It makes it more even playing field, really. So you should always strive for those reviews on your website. Another reason you need a website is to let Google know that you exist. They are the most visited website in the world. Google is. They have over 2 billion views a day just on YouTube alone. By you letting Google know that you're there, they'll put you up there and rank it. So when people actually are looking for your company, Google will know you're there, and they'll take them to that page on their website. That's really kind of what it amounts to. So you have to have a website in order to be found by Google. One thing I'm going to tell you about websites is you want to be able to put your information in, but you want to actually use some keywords and meta tags for a description of what you're doing, so those algorithms will pull into your site. You'll be surprised how much those words and those phrases work. So sometimes you got to do a little bit of legwork to word your website pages to where it gains that ranking. That's specifically the niche to your job, whatever your profession is. Another thing you want to with your website is sales and services. A lot of B2B businesses, if you don't have a website, You can't set up credit cards. You can't put on the materials that you're selling, your gym equipment, your whatever you're selling. You know, Amazon's the greatest example there is. That's their website, and they've got a million things on their website. So, and they pull it up, and you do your search bar, and you can find whatever you want from them. So I wanted to just kind of go over a few things with you real quickly on the website. Another thing that we did on our website was we would blog. We always blogged, and by those blogs, we'd also meta tag and keyword those blogs. But another thing, the reason I've got all this up here, you can tie all this stuff into your website, especially YouTube. We would do videos, and we would put them into our website, and then we would blog on the web page for that YouTube video using our keywords and meta tags again. And also while we were doing the videos themselves, I would use certain words. I would actually do a little research a lot of times so I can get good ranking with YouTube. We actually, a lot of people say, do I need to pay Google for advertising? Do I need to pay per click? Well, a little bit, yes. You should have a budget, but you need to have a fixed budget. Don't just give them the checkbook and say, yeah, go ahead and go for it, because this pay per click is based on how many times a specific word services in your area. Say, Florida, for instance, air conditioning may be a huge pay per click word. It might be $50, $75, $100. In Wyoming, it might be $5. So you got to be careful with having a budget, okay? Now, I know from experience, I never really paid much on pay-per-click. What I've done is I would do my videos, I would do my blogging, and I would work on my website. I had a guy that helped me almost daily, and we had a lot of organic ranking. And believe it or not, 94% of the search engines are organic. They're not pay per click. That's because if you do a good job on your website, you can save yourself money. And I used to tell my customers that I'm going to do a good job on my website so I could save my customers money, and I didn't give it away for marketing and advertising. Facebook is huge. Marketing is very reasonable there, and you can promote your company and your employees. You can promote anything, what you sell, what you do, jobs that you've done. It's a great platform. Twitter's very helpful. If you use Twitter, you can always set up a social blog. LinkedIn, B2B business. If you're looking for people in other parts of the country or even in your local zip code, you can go on LinkedIn. You can find a lot of times. If you're looking for help, employees, it's a great platform. Pinterest is something I didn't use personally, but I just like it because it's very handy to have. Right here, Telegram, I wanted to point that out. That's something that you can use in business to text, video, or email your customers. It's all encrypted, and it has to be deciphered before they can read it. But a website is something that you got to have. If you don't have a website, you will not be in business. I hope this video helped. I'll get back to this, and we're going to really drill down on the website, and I'll try to help you figure out how to design it, because I know when I sold my website, my company, we had more than 3,000 pages. That's how much blogging and information we put out over the years. And we had an authoritative website. If you like this video, please share, please subscribe, and please comment. Thank you.